Um, my name is Greg Swigert. I'm the general manager and owner of Blackout Equipment LLC. I've spent 40 years, 40 plus years in the machine tool business, and 7 years prior to that actually working in a shop running an NC lathe. Those 40 years have encompassed time spent as a owner of a business previously on the West Coast, as a person involved in both the chip sector and the fab sector. Originally started out on the chip side and selling Morisiki in the Pacific Northwest, and then got a chance to switch over to the fab side, and that's what brought me back to Chicago 26 years ago. And in that time, I had again worked for a builder that I had about 40 reports in charge of the service department, the logistics, the parts department, and the showroom. And so I had a diverse background and experience, which has worked well for me. Now my time is spent with the lines that I acquire, some fab like Otinous, some chip like Mighty Viper, that are both the fab side and the chip side is what I do, but they're more like gone into the direction of sort of a niche. Actually, they call it niche out here when you get west of Chicago, and it's niche and niche for me for being from Cleveland. So anyway, that's my background, and I've had this business when the building that I was working out of for Rayco Industrial was sold and closed almost 8 years ago, and then I hung out my shingle, and I've been doing this Blackout Equipment since then. The last 7.5 years with Blackout, we've sold fabrication lines such as the Otinous. The reason that we like that direction is because they have a showroom that's located here in Chicagoland in Bloomingdale, and we can give support for our customers. And then other lines that we sell include a CNC bus bar line that I originally sold 12 years ago, and we kind of got back into that business. And then the other line of the equipment that we sell tends to be the larger equipment, and that would be larger vertical and horizontal boring mills, either from Fermat, a Czechoslovakian builder, or TOS, also Czech, and the other Mighty Viper, which I mentioned previously, has larger CNC lathes and larger equipment in general. So we've kind of moved into that line. We actually have been selling specialty, as I said, niche specialty equipment like Miko key seaters for gear machines and for couplings to cut keyways and couplers. So our accumulated expertise and knowledge has led us into in areas that are quite specific, where we have some extra experience and extra value-added knowledge that has been accumulated over time. So thank you for visiting this site. We appreciate it. And if we can provide a quote or actually have a conversation about an application of a new or used machine, that would be great. I've also gotten pretty heavily involved in selling an American-made product. Both the Wells saw and the WF Wells horizontal and vertical saws are manufactured in Michigan, and all the components are sourced in Michigan. So it makes me feel pretty good when we sell one of those. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.